Hey guys, here are the top 20 worst harbor resealing fans ever made. Number 1 is the Asheville. Asheville's worse, people, someone told me that the chain, they use the bull light, and if you pull the fan chain, it rips out. The chain ripped out. So it can be stuck on medium or low. And doesn't move any air on medium or low if it's stuck on one speed. And the Asheville use a bull light, and if you pull the chain breaks. That's why I add Asheville for number 1. Asheville's only made for 2 years. Or 1 year. I don't know. Number 2 is the Meridian. Meridian is worse, The Meridian is, a fan that uses, halogen light bulbs, and they're ventless, lights, so they get really hot. Same with the Melior. Number 3 is the Melior. Melior's worse, Melior's, it's like the Impact, but except it uses bulbs like the Meridian. The Melior, still the same thing. They get really hot, but doesn't move any air. It doesn't move any air unlike medium low because it only has 3 blades. But it is a good design. That's why I added for Melior. Number 4 is the Impact. The Impact is worse, Same with the Melior. Doesn't move any air on, really high ceilings. But it is a good design. It's like a triangle. It's number 4, the Impact. Number 5 is the Edenton. Edenton is worse, The Edenton, is, the one back in the early 2000s was good, but the one today has a really small motor. But it is a good design. That's number 5, Edenton. Number 6 is the Santa Ana. Blades mount on their side. If they mount on their sides, they can fly off. And will only have 1 or no blades. And the Santa Ana if the blade flies off, it can injure you. That's what I was told, so that's why I added it there. Number 7 is the Ferry Run. Ferry Run's just basically a cheap design. It uses a really small motor. I don't know if it's made by Heritage. I don't know. That's why I had Ferry Run for number 7. Number 8 is the Ocracoke. Ocracoke is bad, The Ocracoke can be really terrible. The Ocracoke, fans' houses, etc., had one in his dad's room, but it broke. That only worked on 1 speed. Then he fixed it again. Then it broke again. It's just a mystery about the Ocracoke. And the Ocracoke can break easily. Plus, it doesn't have any vents. That's number 8, the Ocracoke. Number 9 is the Calera 2. Calera 2 is bad, Calera 2, there's one at my country club. At Southshore Country Club. That has 2 of the blades are really sad. There's 2 of them in the tent. And those are the ones that replaced them in Air Magellans. And the blades are drooping. 2 of the blades all of a sudden start drooping. I think probably from storage. And the blades are loose. And they can almost fly off and injure someone. So tighten in those blades if they get loose. That's number 9, the Calera 2. Number 10 is the Classic, Harvey's Classic. I hate those fans. the Classic 2, I hate the Classic 2 because they're everywhere and they're really common. That's why I had Clara 2, because not the Classic. Classic is a good fan, but I just don't like it. The Clara 2, I don't like too, and the Blade sag. Number 10 is the Bellhaven. Bellhaven is bad, you know. The Bellhaven can, because there's a bikester that has one in white, and those blades are saggy, are really saggy. There's a bikester in Cape Cod and Mashpee in the Papaneset area that has one, and the blades are saggy. That's why I put Bellhaven on the list. Number 11 is the Baja. Baja is bad, you know. The Baja, it has really wide blades, and the blades don't move any air for me. Some people think they move air, but I don't think they do. The blades move any air. It's more of just a design, and they have really wide blades. The wide blades are ugly. And the wide blades are more for a design, and the motor is ventless. That's why I add Baja on the list. Which can fail the motor. Motor hums a lot. That's why the one in Cape Cod, the motor hums a lot. Number 12, Armitage white version. The Armitage, you know, is made by Heritage, which is not a good fan of. Heritage is just a piece of junk. They go really slow and high, really shallow blade pitch. They don't move any air at all. That's why I put Armitage, because it's made by Heritage. Which I should say, Heritage breeds Armitage ceiling fan. That's why I put Heritage. I put the Armitage on the list. Yeah. Armitage. And number 13 is the Northumberland. Northumberland, I gotta look that up. They don't move any air. Someone said that they move Harbor Breeze. Let's read the reviews. I can't remember things.
Can I play?
No, I need privacy right now. Northumberland, reviews. Well, it doesn't move any air, which is what Graham off 9 said. But some people say it's a good fan, but one of them says it's not a good fan. It doesn't move any air at all. Number 14 is the Bridgeford. Bridgeford is basically Bridgeford's basically a Timon, but except he uses Hampton-based Southwind blade arms.
Whoa.
But the screw holding the light bulb replacement light, it's possible, and the light bulb broke on someone's.
Hey Ryan, what games do you have?
I don't want to talk about it right now. I need do not buy this fan or any Harbor Breeze products. The blade broke on it. That's one thing about wicker blades, which is like on the Timon. That's number 14, Bridgeford. Number 15 is the Fairwind. Fairwind's basically just like a Fanimation Spitfire ceiling fan. As you can tell, the Fairwind is just about, it doesn't move any air. It goes really slow and high, just like a Fanimation Spitfire. Fanimation Spitfire is better. It only makes an effect if you put on a longer down rod. That's one thing I had Fairwind on there. Number 16, Timon. Timon is worse because, you know, some people, it's actually pronounced Tillman, but some people pronounce it Timon. I think you need to turn on the TV. The TV remote's right on the top of the PlayStation.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Do you have a PlayStation and an Xbox?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Number 16 is Timon. You know, the blades were made of wicker. They can break. That's why the Bridgeford uses blades like the Timon. That's why I put Timon on there. And plus they have wide blades. I'm sorry the Xbox is not plugged in. The PlayStation's plugged in.
PlayStation.
Number 16 is Timon. That's time.
Is the wheel connected to the Xbox?
The wheel is. That's number 16 Timon. Plus they don't move any air with the wide blades. It's on HDMI 1, so it...
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah.
Wait, is this a PC right here? What is this?
A Mac. Number 16 is Timon. That's because they have wide blades and they don't move any air. Number 17 is the Chalmonte.
What games do you have?
Chalmonte.
Are you good at Fortnite?
No. Chalmonte, they have wide blades and they don't move any air at all. Some people think they do, but I don't think so. That's why I put Chalmonte on the list.
Ryan.
This is a controller, just a controller. Number 17 is Chalmonte, it's just base. It just doesn't move any air with the wide blades. It's more for design, but some people think they do, but I don't think so. That's number 17, Chalmonte. Number 18 is the Merrimack. Merrimack is worse, you know. Someone had one on their porch and the blades flew off during a hurricane. And they only had 2 blades remaining left. That's number 18, Merrimack. Number 19 is a Sailstream.
Whoa. There's a lot of
Sailstream.
Hey, you have a lot of cars.
You
know that?
Yeah.
You have a lot of cars.
Sailstream, you know, it's just an ugly fan.
What is your fastest car?
No reviews. But that's why I put it on the list. Sailstream, you know, it can go... It's a hugger, and basically... Some people think huggers move air, but I don't think so, because they're... But I think the Minka Air concept moves air. But I don't think the Sailstream does. Sailstream doesn't move any air. Yeah. That's number 19, Sailstream. Number 20 is the Tyler. Tyler's bad, you know. The Tyler, Mr. Polchain said that it was a junky fan that didn't move any air.
Is this thing not on?
The pedal,
Yeah.
I think you might have to press the gas pedal. And the Tyler doesn't move any air at all. So yeah, it's just a junky fan. It's the top 20 worst Harbor Breeze fan. Number 20 is the Tyler. Number 19, Sailstream. Number 18, Merrimack. Number 17, Chalmonte. Number 16 is the Timon. Number 15, Fairwind. Number 14, Bridgeford. Number 13, Northumberland. Number 12, Armitage. Number 11, Baja. Number 10, Bellhaven. Number 9, Clara 2. Number 8, Ocracoke. Number 7, Safari Run. Number 6, Santa Ana. Number 5 is Edenton. Number 4 is Impact. Number 3 is Melior. Number 2 is the Meridian. Number 1 is the Asheville. Yeah, thanks for watching.